Welcome to the 51st episode, a Halloween episode of the Addison County Country Minute. I'm your host, Weldon Opinionated, and as always, a continued celebration of Don Harron. Well, it's that time of year again. You fellers and lady LLers knows what I'm mooing to. Raking the leaves, carving pumpkins, KORN mazes, ghosts and goblins, witches and vampires, haunted houses. Oh, milkshake. Oh yes, time to get the offspring all dressed up, them costumes, do some trick-or-treating. Avoid the dentist houses. Toothpaste and toothbrushes. Right. Yeah, okay. Anyway, on the news.
Weldon, you've got mail.
What's that now?
Mail.
Mail? Oh, look at that. My goodness. Look at this. Oh, a letter to me. All right. Let's check it out. Oh, a letter from a little duffer of a feller named Bryce. It says, "Hello, Weldon. I have some jokes for Halloween. I thought you'd like them." Well, thank you, Bryce. Here we go. What do you call a witch with chicken pox? An itchy witchy. Oh, these are gonna be good. Okay, what is a witch's favorite makeup? Mascara. What do you call a male witch? Mitch. Of course. All right. What did the tired witch do? She sat for a spell. Yeah, she did. Why did the witch go to the doctor? She had a dizzy spell. Uh-oh. Who does a witch call for computer problems? Tech support. Makes sense. All right. What kind of noise does a witch's vehicle make? Brum, brum. And if you have something to share, send it on in now. Don't be shy. We love all kinds of fun stuff. Yes, sir. Now, on to the news. Yes, sir. Well, it was Halloween Day at the Robinson Elementary up there in Starksboro. All the first graders were dressed up and excited to have their Halloween parade. So excited, in fact, the teacher had to distract them, calm them down. So she asked them to tell her something about what their parents do for a living. Some kids knew and gave good description, and others really didn't understand their parents' job at all. When the teacher got to little Johhny, he stood up proudly, says, "My dad cuts people in half." Oh, "Oh, really?" said the teacher with a nervous smile. "You mean he's a magician?" "I don't know," said Johhny. "A surgeon, maybe?" "I don't know," repeated Johhny. "Now, why do you think he cuts people in half?" "Well, because I have 2 half-brothers and 3 half-sisters." That teacher was nervous. Jeffrey Dahmer. Anyway. Well, in other news, a Steve, parked outside the bar on Halloween up there in Jen's, was biding his time for last call. The officer noticed a man leaving the bar so intoxicated he could barely walk. The old feller stumbled around the parking lot for a few minutes, and the officer just sat quietly observing while the man tried his keys on 5 different vehicles. Finally, he managed to find his own truck and then fell in it. He sat there for a few as a number of other patrons left the bar and drove off. Finally, he started the engine, switched the wipers on and off. It was fine, drive all night and all. Flicked the blinkers on and off a couple times, honked the horn, switched on the lights. He moved the vehicle forward and back a few inches, and then remained still for a few more minutes as some of the other patrons' vehicles left. Finally, when he was the only car left in the parking lot, he pulled out and drove slowly down the road. police officer, having waited patiently all this time, now started up his car, put on flashing lights, and probably pulled the feller over. And he administered a breathalyzer test. To his amazement, the breathalyzer indicated no evidence the man consumed any alcohol at all. Dumbfounded, the officer said, "I'll have to ask you to accompany me to the police station. This here breathalyzer equipment must be broken." The old farmer's working says, "I seriously doubt it." The statey angrily says, "Yeah, why's that?" "Well, tonight I'm the designated decoy." Oh, farmer's always thinking. Anyway, well, before we sign off today, we want to say be safe out there trick-or-treating. Look both ways when crossing the streets now. Don't eat those tasty treats until your mom and dad or grandma, grandpa, stepmom, stepdad, foster mom, foster dad, godmother, godfather, aunts and uncles look at them first. Did I get them all?
Yep.
Oh, don't want no hate mail now because I left someone out. Crazy world. Moo. Anyway, tune in next week for another fast-paced, exciting, informative episode. And remember, it's always better to wake up and pee than to pee and wake up.